Okay guys, this is going to be one of my last videos before the reveals and stuff. I will be going live for the reveals and stuff, and you guys have seen the thumbnail and the title. Yes, I will be going homeless if they drop a new Vegito. Now, I've kind of just been riding the coats of the coattails of the hype. Of course I would. Why wouldn't you? You guys are probably too. You guys are agenda legends, bro. That's what we all are riding. Pause. But cool, we're all expecting a Super Vegito or something of that sort. And I just wanted to talk about it because honestly, if they do drop a new Vegito, I am going all in for it. Now, you guys might have noticed already, I'm taking this seriously. I will be streaming the reveals and stuff at the live time. I'll be live maybe 2 hours before, as you can see here on the screen. Here at 2 AM UTC, I believe that's 3 AM in the UK, but I'll be live at like 1 AM, so I'll be live way earlier just so you don't miss it. You can come chill through with me. I advise you take a nap or something, or you can stay up. It depends on where you are in the world and what time it will be. But me personally, I'm definitely gonna be taking a nap. But what I was going to say is, this is serious. I've got the Pataras in. I'm fusing myself. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm not fusing. That's why I've only got one. But it's that serious. I even got a haircut for this. I'm taking it serious. This is the 6th anniversary reveals and stuff. Even says special edition. The logo's going crazy. They changed their icon to UI recently. There's a lot of hype going around with this, and honestly, you just don't want to miss it. I will be getting the unit if it's Vegito 14 stars. I'm not too fussed about Godku. I will still be summoning no matter what. So don't worry about that. I'll be showcasing whatever drops. I will be trying to get every single unit just simply because it's the anniversary. But Vegito specifically, they gotta give me that, bro. I will be 14 star in that unit without fail. But also, in addition to the discussion of Vegito, it shakes me up about if they're going to be dropping a Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I can't see them dropping 2 premium Fusion Warriors in one celebration. I think that's just super unreal. It will be overwhelming to say the least. And I know everybody will be summoning for Vegito 100%, but then to drop a Gogeta in the final part, it's like, boy, they are trying to make that bank. But more so, what I wanted to point out as well, with the fact that Vegito will take a lot of people's money. If you guys don't know, Vegito, 1st anniversary Vegito and Ultra Vegito Blue for the 5th anniversary. So Ultra Vegito Blue in the 5th anniversary, he has earned the most revenue for the dev. So when they dropped Vegito Blue, there isn't a unit that has earned more money than this guy right here. He is the money maker of Legends. He's had the most income brought into the game when he released. Number 2 in terms of sales is Super Vegito, 1st anniversary Super Vegito. Let me bring him up right here. He has a Zenkai. I'm doing all the settings, LL only. This guy here. This guy has the 2nd most income brought into the game. So I can only imagine if they drop a Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Super Vegito, how insane that will be. And just to entertain the likeliness, I know it's unlikely, but let me just, you know, just for the conversation's sake, if they drop a Super Saiyan God, let me even add in Vegito, just for sake. I know this one is such a stretch and people have just been pushing it. I've been pushing it as well for Bants. If they drop this, Legends going #1 in every single country. Everyone's going to get top grossing CC. They're going to give out 1k for the top grossing. This unit here will break the game. I don't think there's any other Dragon Ball game that has this. But the only reason this is actually a genuine possibility is because Legends introduced the Game Originals tag. And that introduction has made my mind go everywhere. If they start the 6th anniversary with a Game Originals Super Saiyan God Vegito, because they have been pushing the Beerus saga, so people have assumed there's going to be a Super Saiyan God Goku. It makes a lot of sense. But people would also assume there's going to be a dual banners, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Vegito. I've said this loads of time. But then if they just like lead us astray and drop this, everybody's head will be blown. It would be the funniest plot twist, in my opinion, that Dragon Ball Legends could produce. I'm not saying they should do it, because if they do this, it's going to be one banner and it will just be a Game Originals banner. But don't try lie and say that this wouldn't be such a game-breaking thing. I think I posted on Twitter, I think the best 2 scenarios they could produce for the 6th anniversary is to have one banner and make it Super Saiyan God Vegito, or to have 2 banners and to make one of them Super Vegito or a Fusion Super Vegito, and the other one Super Saiyan God Goku, and then people will be happy, put some 1% sparkings on both sides. No matter what happens, I think in general the 6th anniversary is going to be amazing. I'm sure if you've been on Twitter, you've seen all the like tweets that people have been making. Content creators been saying that it's the best anniversary that it's going to be. It's going to be insane. I think it's going to be the best anniversary ever. Me personally, I'm looking forward to this anniversary more than anything else. I think even though my favorite unit of all time is Ultra Vegito Blue, I think this anniversary could definitely peak the 5th anniversary. But I think just to end out this video, I should answer a lot of questions, because I'm doing this off the dome and this is a one take, as you can see. Some questions that I've had off the dome. how many chrono crystals would you need to have to be safe? In my opinion, from what I've noticed from months of doing viewer summons and my summons as well, the average person pulls a unit in the first 14,000 chrono crystals. 14,000 chrono crystals is insane if you think about it. They will be giving out a lot of chrono crystals, so don't worry. But 14,000 chrono crystals is quite a lot. A lot of you guys don't manage to save beyond even 5,000 chrono crystals. If I look at the polls that on my channel, you guys know people do not be saving. So if we look at it for what it is, it's like, most people probably won't pull the unit. But that doesn't mean you are going to pull them at 14k. You could pull them way before or even way later. Just depends on your luck. But to be safe, I always try to push that you should aim for 20,000 chrono crystals. If you're under 20,000, you might be cooked. I'm gonna say 15,000 just to be generous and lift you guys morale. I'm not trying to push any negative emotions in the 6th anniversary. 15,000, I'd say you'd be good. Below that, you might have to just be gambling. No, low key. You won't be thinking you're 100% safe. You could pull in the first multi, but if you do get shafted under 15,000, I'll be like, damn. But that's only from my experience watching my summons and all my viewers for the past like year. Over a year of viewer summons. If we put all the viewers chrono crystals together, including like my dual summons with people, it's easily in the like 500k chrono crystals worth of viewer summons. So yeah, I'd say about 15,000 to be safe. 20,000, I mentioned that because if you guys don't know the chrono crystal cap, about how you can't claim chrono crystals in the exchange shop above 20,000 cc. But cool, that's the question that I get consistently. The next question I get is, will I be summoning on the units? Again, I answered this so many times, but I can't answer that based on something we haven't seen yet. But what I will tell you is, if it's Vegito, only if it's Vegito, no matter what, I will be summoning on him. With Pycorn and Super Gogeta Revival unit, they weren't that good on release, or at least people didn't see their potential on release. So people often like just skip them. People straight away skip them. I advise people skip them. I had to go back on that statement because they became very valuable. But the unit wasn't that great on release and people felt that heavily. But because it's a Fusion Warrior, I have to stick with my Fusion guns, man. Fusion Warriors must get summoned on for me. They're like a non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Once I see a Fusion Warrior, I have to summon no matter what. I have to rep my tag. My tag is Fusion Warriors at all time because I know no matter what, even if the unit's mid, they'll eventually get buffed in some way, shape or form and appear good, especially the premium ones. Like, I don't think we've had a premium Fusion Warrior that is actually bad. Like, let me look at what's available here. Did I just go past it? Okay, so this is Fusion, but I kind of need it to be Fusion Warrior. So let me just type this in. There we go. Here are the premium ones. Super 17 peak. Pycon wasn't peak on release, but became a very big problem in PvP. CMZ, very good on release. G4 wasn't great on release, but then got applied immediately, so it was insane. And these three speak for themselves. If we change it to Ultras, all the Ultras were, I believe, top 1 as well. So if I take this off, then I go Rarity Ultra. All of these are like top 1. This guy snuck in. But all of these are top 1 units on release. So you can see if they drop an SV, you can just assume it's going to be the best thing ever, which is why I will be going homeless. I will be homeless, trying to apply for a McDonald's shift. I need to get any job that I can to make money back just to spend it on this game to get this unit 14 stars. Then if they drop a UG4, I'm gonna have to sell everything I own to get that unit, man. If I show you my box as well, you know this gets real. Like, I'm a grinder when it comes to these Fusion Warriors. I will do everything to get these Fusion Warriors, bro. There's no other tag that I like more than this. Like, look at USG. I think I got him 14 star in like 35k. UGB was the biggest pain in my backside. He was like 90,000. USV was about 70,000. And I think UVB was like 69,000 specifically. I remember summoning for that guy. And another question that I get asked a lot, like, will you get them guaranteed in even 50k? No, Ultra Banners suck. Obviously, these I'm talking about, these are Ultras, but we were talking about SV before. In Ultras, they suck. With Fusion Warriors that are LFs, you got the pity. And I believe the pity is about 35,000. So you'll be good with that. You'll be good with that no matter what. You won't have to worry too much. Ultra Banners is really the ones that you should be scared of. Legends Limited, you shouldn't worry too much. The last question I think I want to get asked, I've been getting asked on my live stream is, what do I think about the meta? Like, how things are going to shift. Let's assume they do drop an SV, and let's assume they do drop a God Goku. Let's start with SV. If it's a fusing unit, that means it's going to be Son Family and Vegeta Clan. That's quite insane. That's quite insane. So they're going to work on too many teams. Fusion Warrior, Sun Family, Vegeta Clan, Saiyans, maybe Majin Buu Saga, depending on how they buff it, you know, how they go to make the meta work. It depends on the devs. The devs are very, like, snarky with the way they do things. No matter how they go about it, the unit is going to be busted. If they are transforming unit, it's going to be busted. If they're a revival unit, I think they won't go too heavy on the kit. They did with Ultra Golden Frieza, but I think they won't go too heavy on the kit. So I'm hoping more than anything it's a transforming unit. Maybe like prep time into transforming into Vegeta or something. That could be neat. But I think they would definitely bring back Fusion Warriors. If I'm looking at it, Pycon and Super Gogeta will go up in value. Ultra Vegeta Blue will come back. Also, it depends on what color the Super Vegeta is. I think as long as they are not red, I'm fine with it, because Super 17 and UVB are red. And all the other Fusion Warriors are a bit more outdated, so I think I'll be fine with that. Let's look at God Goku. Obviously a Sun Family unit, bring back God Ki, but God Ki is not really pushing anything, so let's just keep God Ki out of the conversation, even though Super Saiyan God Goku is meant to be a God Ki reviver. And then we've also got Saiyans. Saiyans makes a comeback, to be honest, unless his kit is locked in a certain way. Now, looking at the possibilities with him, I think any element that he is, it's fine, unless you're running him on Sun Family. If you're running him on Sun Family, he should avoid green at all costs. I think he shouldn't be yellow either, because Ultra UI. I think for Sun Family purposes, if he's red, he will replace Beast. If he's blue, he might replace Bardock and Goku. So I think blue, purple, or red would be best for Goku. And I think the meta will be comprised of Saiyans, Sun Family, Fusion Warriors. The guys that want to use powerful opponents still can, because there's too many good powerful opponents. Cell, starting with Cell is crazy. Ultra Golden Frieza, Super Baby 2, the other Cell as well. Nappa and Vegeta, there's a lot of good powerful opponents in the game with lots of Zenkai boss, so I don't think they'll go anywhere. But I think for popularity purposes, especially when I started talking about the sales and how people literally go all in for a Fusion Warrior, and God Goku would be hype as well, it's going to be insane. But just to close out the video, the reveals and stuff is going to be 50 minutes. 50 minutes and 44 seconds. We are going to be vibing for 50 minutes and 44 seconds at 2 to 3 a.m. That is wild. That is wild. But of course, the reset is straight after as well, so there's no time to process anything. So we're all going to be there pretty much enjoying everything. I think there's going to be, there's obviously going to be the anniversary events. They're going to bring Guild v Guild. They announced that early in the year, but they haven't brought any information up until, they're going to bring some now. I hope they do. They're obviously going to show us the units. I think they'll give us a surprise Zenkai. Maybe Gogeta Blue, like they do with, they did a big, like, woo, when it was LFSV and Blue Vegito Blue, LF Vegito Blue. Those two had insane reveals at the end of it. It was like a fake out. So I think they'll do the same. I could see maybe Gogeta Blue, maybe Blue Bros, depending on the direction they want to go with it. I think it will definitely be a God P thing, but maybe a Fusion Warrior as well, which is why I say Gogeta Blue. G4 already got a Zenkai this year. I could see Fusion Warriors getting that behind the scene buff. Fusion Warriors are just guaranteed to drop. They drop a Vegito every year. Every single year. That's not even an exaggeration. The first anniversary SV, second anniversary Blue VB, third anniversary Blue VB, but he was a 1% sparking, fourth anniversary Ultra Super Vegito, fifth anniversary Ultra Vegito Blue. Oh my god, I'm glazing in this video, but hey, that's all it is. Just to protect myself, I'm not saying Vegito is coming, but if he is, I'm prepared with my 50,000 Chrono Crystals. Anyways, this is just a yap video. I'm just showing how serious it is. Everybody, good luck in the anniversary. Again, I'll be streaming the reveals. All of you guys take care, man. Love you guys for supporting the channel through this whole time. We're very close to 100,000 subscribers. I'm gonna leave it like that though, guys. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.